Welcome back to Wild West Hopkins family. We're here at the Mud Church, and we got the oldest tree in Philipsburg, Pennsylvania. It's 400 years old, and we got over 200 and something people buried here, and you can't even read some of the stumps, but we're gonna go check it out. Let's go check it out. This is the church right here. Look. And I'll show you the oldest tree here. And I'm going to try to get to the oldest stump here. I mean, the oldest grave site here. And look at the rocks, you guys. The wall. This is from the 1800s. Look at that. Real stone, guys. This ain't no, styrofoam or something like that. This is real stuff. This ain't no messing around. You will not find a grave site older than this with like a church on it. It's really cool. You guys gotta watch, pay attention. And it's called the Union Mud Church. And we got, these are all the people. Took a screenshot, it'll last longer. And we got 227 people that are in the ground here, and these are the markers. I'll bring it back here. Here's the front door. We will be getting in this church. We just got to gotta find out. I know who I gotta talk to. I just do one video at a time. Look at this, says it right here. And this is the number I'm going to have to call. So I have it in my video. And I already talked to him. He's a sweet guy. Look at that handle. Look at that. Sweet guy. He's going to let us in. And that will be our next video. I hopefully become next video. Let's take a walk around. We're going to go to this side. And then we're going to pop over to this side. And just do a little bit here and there. You know what I mean? But let's check this side out first. I got a nice headstone here. Look at these headstones are so old. I mean, so old. Look, you can barely read them, right? And then down here you can read it. And it says 1834. That's not one of the oldest ones here, I'll tell you that. I mean, they got markers here that you cannot read or tell how old they are. And look at this one. They reunited it and kept the original headstone. Reunited 1837 to 1863. This guy was a law enforcement, obviously. He was in law enforcement. Look, there's a headstone right there. They could be wrong about how many people are buried here, to be honest with you guys. You know, they could be totally wrong. Look at this thing. Look at that tree. It's not the world's biggest tree yet, guys. We haven't got there yet. We'll save it for you. When we get there, we'll get there. Look at how old these things are. This one's 1863, 1839. So two people are buried here. And then there's a lot of Johns here. Another John over there. Got one here. You can hear skatos in the background and some cars going by. And then there's a house right here with two lines. How would you like to live right next to this? I don't know. Be kind of cool, but kind of weird. And look at this one. This one broke. This one broke right here, and they fixed it. But look at, you can't even tell what it was. Looks like maybe a sunshine or something. And they just kind of put it together the best they could. They put it unknown, it says on there, if you guys can read that. It's unknown, so they don't even know how old that thing is. They just put it together. You know, if you know, you know. I mean, if you don't, if you do know, you gotta be pretty well up there. And look at this one. This is a whole house right next to it. That's your living room, your dining room area right here, right next to the headstones. That's why, it just seems like People out here in Pennsylvania, it's a nice house, by the way. I don't mean to film your house, sorry about that. Nice balcony right here. But I don't mean to film your house, I'm sorry. But it's amazing that it's so close to this. And you know how people are comfortable, you know, being there. Look at all these headstones here. No, you cannot read them. You know what I mean? Anyways, they got some nectar there. Probably for these people to see some hummingbirds come across, you know what I mean? Here's a headstone here. That's not very old looking, but it says 1864, December 13th, like Friday the 13th. I have to look up that year, see if it was Friday the 13th. Look at how beautiful this one was at one time, but we don't know what it says. It's another unknown. They got some here that say unknown all over the place. You know, we got some underneath these pretty trees. We got big ones like this. Let's check out this big one here. Look at that big size of that tree. Well, you guys are gonna see a 400-year-old tree here. There's John, another John. 1865 is when he died. Doesn't say his date of birth. I don't see it there. I don't know. It's weird. Yeah. Oh, there's some headstones here. Two ones. They're kind of like everywhere. I don't feel any spirits in here. It feels happy and cheerful in here. It's the church, you guys. Church is looking pretty damper. And then I want to show the side of the church here before I go any further away from it. You see that? It's beautiful, guys. Beautiful, beautiful. There's a basement down there in there. I'd love to go in that basement. That would be level with the ground of the people that are died here. I'd love to be inside there to see those holes. That's the basement. Maybe I can get into the basement next video. There's one there with a half cut off here. I got some cool ones in here, like little guys. Here's the bells, you guys, the church bells. Let's take a moment. It's a church down the way. It's not this church, it's another church. Look at these down here underneath pretty pine trees and laurel. So pretty. Look at this one. If we could read this all, I would love to read this. This is a big headstone and it's almost pretty much readable. I'll see if we can come back to this one. I really like this one. The church bell's going off. It's not this mud church. It's not going off. I don't know even if they even have the church open still, or if they just use it as a museum any longer. We're getting up close to this wall here. We got some headstones right here on the edge here. Some headstones here on the edge. 1867. There's John. We got a lot of Johns in here. They liked the name John back then, 1867 as well. Well, 1845. There's 3 people buried right here, just right here. And I think it's all these 3 people. And this guy was a law enforcement. 1861, law enforcement. Another headstone. And you know, if you look at these over here, honestly, like these look like something you'd see at Disneyland, Haunted Mansion or something like that. I hear some voices. I don't know. I'm hearing stuff or not, but we'll have to see if we hear it. Look at this one. It's cracked. This is real. It's not fake, you guys. This is real, and it is cracked, just like a regular old headstone. Let's see, 1858 is this one. He was 20 years old, is what it says. And this one says here, yeah, it was 1838 to 1858. This looks newer. I bet you his headstone's gone. But yeah, look at this. Back of this thing. And the brickwork, you guys. This is somebody's backyard. Sorry for filming your backyard, but right up against the fence here. They have little headstones a little bit everywhere, you guys. See them? And I love the church bells. They're super. Came at its right time for the church bells to be going off. Look at this one. This one's pretty cool too. Yes, we all have our time and place to go. You know what I mean? Look at this one. Can't even see it. It just all came crumbled and down. This was a chip of it. It was made of metal. This was made of metal, and that's why it broke off. And this is made of metal. This is made of cement. But they replaced it. 1822. 20 years old. That's all they tell you. No, 26-year-old. And then the same thing with this one. This says JH. Oh my God, that's me, Jeff Hopkins. I hope it ain't me. Anyways, that was facing this way, so these are the back. So I don't know how that works. No, yeah, it has to go this way. And in here, we have a big name. I got to figure out who this man is. Yeah, I guess he's pretty important because he is. Yeah, this big old thing here. Got some in here. 1844. Getting pretty old, guys. Just John. Again. 1844. Yeah. 1770 to 1842. This guy lived a long life. Let's see. See, 1811 to 1827. Another John. 1820 to 1823. So this guy only lived 3 years old. 3-year-old little boy here. These might be children here. I don't know. Yeah, it seems to that one. It seems like to be the oldest. And this guy here, let's see this one. We missed out on this one here. If I can read these things to you guys, I would. But yeah, let's see. Some of these are just not readable. I just read the dates. But yeah, I don't know if this is actually a memorial or just, I think it's just something about this church probably. And then while we're here, we're going to show you the world's biggest, well, not the world's biggest tree. That'd be somewhere else, and that's in California. But look at this tree. I got the marks on it. So yeah, I'll make sure that we got a placard here. And I'm going to have my son stand in front of it to let you guys know.
It says Founders Oaks, white oak growth, ring count made by Pennsylvania State University, June 1975. Found to be approximately 330 years old.
And that was a long time ago.
That's
so yeah, it's over 400 years old now. But look at this. Hit it 3 times. Go 1, 2. Go 1, 2, 3. There you go. Look at me. Ah! I can't even hug it. can't even hug it. I'm a big dude. And then show them the markers on here. I'll show you the markers on it. Look at these stones that are sitting right next to it. Stones are all next to it. This one's missing some pieces. That one's missing some pieces. Throughout the years, you know, why don't somebody cement those back on there? But I want to show you. Okay. Right there, you'll see the two stumps. One was cut off there and the other one on top. That's gives you the marker of the tree, and that one thing right there makes the marker of this tree the oldest tree in Philipsburg, over 400 years old. That's super cool. I mean, that's what I came here for, but I seen the church and it's like so amazing. Got some more stones here. We got one here, but actually, forgive me, but it could be fixed. What do you guys say that we submit some of our time to fixing some of these, cementing them back up and putting them back in there, and fixing the ones that we can fix? And anybody likes that? Look at that! I just almost tripped over that one. It's so sunk in the ground you can barely see it. But everybody thinks that we should start fixing all these and repairing the ones that we can repair. And check it out. Super cool. And who dares me to come through here at night?
I dare you.
Anybody dares me to come here at night and walk through here? See what we see or hear or feel. That old stump right there. This one could be ridden. Eli, do you want to read that one for me? I think it's Frank's.
Francis A. That's all I can really.
That's all you can read? Yeah, there's one that's so beautiful over there I would like to read. You know, maybe we'll go back over there and look at it. But let's look at the rest of these. This is another big tree. This is probably a 300-year-old tree. There's 3 big trees here. And yeah, tree. Now look at that one. Pretty cool. Look at this one. A lot of Johns. You notice that, son? Yeah. John was a very popular name. And that's weird. That's what I wanted my name to be, John. You know, had a grandfather called John Hopkins. And he's in World War II. And he's buried out in California, Riverside Memorial, with my dad. My dad was in Vietnam War. And look at all these ones. Look at that headstone. Look at how tall that was, but it was skinny. Tall but skinny. It could be put back together. Put some rebar behind it. I don't know. What do you guys think? There's a rebar behind it. Fix it up. Look at this one. This is special. This is really special. Son, look at how special this one is. And they had a baby here. So it must have been like a car accident or something like that.
Martha. And then Samuel, born July 8th, 1834, and died November 14th, 1864.
1864. So it had to have been the husband and wife that died in a buggy accident or some kind of a car.
Then it was a baby because
and
it
then
says
there was
our
a baby.
Fanny.
Our little Fanny. Oh.
I can't read the rest.
And you can't read it, the rest, guys. If you guys can read it, then read it. But it's so.
She could have been pregnant too, or.
No, I think it was a child because of the length of it.
Yeah.
Probably was like a 2 or 3 year old.
Yeah.
Sad, very sad. So many years ago, but still sad. They had as a family, you know, and might have been in the icy snow or, you know, who knows, blizzard. They died together. Look at this. Look at this one, son. It's like it had something in the middle and it decayed in the middle there. And it says unknown. Right there, unknown. It says unknown right here. Yeah, it says unknown. You can barely read that one, son. And look at all these ones around the tree. Then we got some way over here. Then we got these ones that are, I don't know how these work, but you guys tell me how these things work. Are they like halfway out of the ground, or are they halfway in the ground, or are they just in this box right here? Because I see some of them that are like that.
Elizabeth, a wife of Robert Lloyd. June 20th, 1832, and September 17th, 1864.
See, it was very important to know the wife's knowing the men's name. You know what I mean? Because they would take the men's last name. It's very important to pronounce the husband as well as her. You know what I mean? Back then. Nowadays they don't do that, but they do that now. Howard what?
Howard Lloyd. So I think he's related to Robert.
Oh.
And so is this person.
Yeah, another Lloyd family.
Aged 11 months.
11 months. Oh my gosh.
Age 3
Give me
years
the
old.
Give me the chills. 11 months, 3 years old. Age 3 years old. This one was age 3. And then this one was 11 months old. All the Lloyd family. The Lloyd family, it seemed like they had some bad luck. But they lived around here. Some are around here. Some around in these old houses. So you have some old houses around us right here. And then here's a headstone that's sitting here all by itself. Eli. Sitting here all by itself. Nobody to care for it. You know, I live out here in Philipsburg. I don't see very many chipmunks here. You know, some people call them tree rats, but I don't see very many chipmunks here. 1813 to 1868. And I don't know what that one says. Let's see what we got over here. Look at it. It's just so pretty. Look at how pretty. Do you ever see a grave site like this? I never seen such a beautiful graveyard with so many beautiful big trees, gigantic trees. Did we show you the other big tree? And then there's a memorial over there. I'm going to check that out real quick. But look at this. Here's the other big tree. I want you guys to see it. Look at that. Another big tree. Huge tree. My goodness. It's big. But it's not as big as the other one. You can tell. There's the other one over there. See it? You can see it right there. It's not bigger. Then there's another big one over here. Show you the other big one. And then we'll go to the memorial. I want to see the rest of the memorials over there. I want to see that. It's my first time being here, so I want to check it out. And sorry about my huffing and puffing. I haven't been feeling too well the last couple weeks, you guys. Anyways, look at the size of this tree. It's big. Big. I make it. There's actually another. Well, this one's bigger than this one, but there's another big tree here too. There are a couple big trees here. And we got this grave site here. I'm gonna try to sneak in the peek in the window. Sneak peek. What do you guys say? Look in the windows. Look at the glass. You can tell it's real glass. Well, all glass. It's real glass, I guess. We'll look inside. Do you see anything in there? Yeah, so it's definitely like a church that you go to. I don't think they have services here anymore, but they do. We'll definitely check it out. Go to another window. Now these windows I can't see because I can't reach that tall. But I'm gonna see if you guys can see. So, stick around. Alright, I hope you guys saw something in there. We'll go to the next window. Right here. A bunch of spider webs right on this one. Well, we're getting close to October, guys. What do you guys think? You guys ready for October? Isn't that pretty? Alright, I don't know what you guys saw, but hopefully you guys saw no ghosts in there. And this is the beginning right here. Alright, you guys see anything, let me know, comment down below. But yeah, sometimes you'll see things in there that we will not see. Look at the woods behind us. And this says it right here. You want to read this to us, son? Since you got the good eyes.
Union Church, built of logs in 1820 by Philipsburg pioneers to serve as school and place of worship for all faiths. Remodeled in 1842, church is outstanding example of simplified American Gothic arch. I don't know.
Pennsylvania, and then what it says at the very end is small enough.
Pennsylvania Historical Museum Commissions.
All right, guys.
Yeah, look at this. Yeah. This is cool too. It says Union Church, Old Mud Church. Available for rentals, weddings, baptism, special occasions. Hours, Memorial Day weekend. Sunday 12 to 4. Monday 12 to 5. Every Sunday through Labor Day.
Oh, so it is an open church. So we can definitely get inside. (1863). Dad. All right, we're gonna go to these last couple here. Oh, there's 270 something 70 grave sites here. You know, there's quite a few. And I got another church to go to. I'd like to film. These headstones, I don't know if this is the back or the front. I have no idea. Looks like this was a part of it right here. These go on the top right here. Came off. All right. Yeah, this is the front, you guys. And these are all the front of these. All right here. They cut the tree crisscross right there to let it, I guess, rot out, I guess. I don't know why they did that. And these are nice graves here. Very nice. Getting a little crooked, but looking still good, you know what I mean? Very nice graves right here. Look at these nice graves here, son. Look at these nice graves right here. These three right here. They're just beautiful. All right, guys. And then let's see what we got here. This is a museum thing. I don't know. Can you see some of this, son? Look at this iron rod fence. It's simply beautiful.
Oh, I see Sophia Phillips.
Phillips,
She was
yeah.
born, she or he, I can't really see if that's a she or he, was born September 21st and fell asleep December 5th.
Fell asleep. I like how they remarked that. Fell asleep. I mean, look at this fence. It's real cast iron. I would say definitely cast iron. That's why it's here still. Cast iron just lasts forever. And then we got another memorial thing here. You can't see it all. But this iron fence, you got water here for you. Put some flowers down. People you know. But I don't think you're going to see any flowers. Is this an old well? I think that was an old well, you guys. I'm pretty sure that's what that was, or that's where they burn the leaves at. That'd be a bad place to burn leaves because you're doing that nice stone fence. Look at that. This is broke off right here. And I bet you I won't even be able to lift this thing. Nope, I didn't think so. This thing probably weighs about 300 pounds, just this one link. And look at it, used to go all the way around until they built the wall. Well, fence. Wouldn't say wall. There's a church, you guys. And there we are. So what do you guys think? Got some extra pieces here. I don't know what they're keeping that here around for. I mean, maybe these are extra stones they want to keep. But why would they want to keep this? Maybe these were headstones. Maybe they're not allowed to throw them away because they were pedaled to stones. It must be anchored into the ground. So they're going to let it sit and rot here until stones are completely gone. They got a stone here, a stone here. Just little stuff everywhere around. Well, I'm going to walk back this way towards my truck. Thank God for the world's big, well, not the world's biggest tree, but the biggest tree somewhat in Pennsylvania, because Pennsylvania, they're loggers, you know what I mean? They're like cutting stuff down. They couldn't cut this one down because it's in a church. They can't take it down. It's against the law. And anyways, you guys, I just wanted to share this with you. I think it's so beautiful and it's so naturally, so beautiful. I don't know if they let any newcomers come in here. I don't see anything new here. I just see nothing but old stuff here. But I'd love to be buried here. This would be a nice place to be buried, right underneath one of these trees right here. Be a beautiful place to be buried. What's this over here? See something over here. Oh, look at this. That is a mushroom. Some kind of mushroom. Is not, I thought it was like a decoration, like a angel or something, but it's not. It's a mushroom. I believe it's some kind of form of mushroom. But anyways, you guys, your mind's powerful enough to get you there. Your mind's powerful enough to get you there, out of there. You guys, take life seriously, because, and live life fun and cheerful. And if you have people, I don't know, if you have people, I have people that I came out here to see, to be with, and all that, and then it turned out to be people that are just different now. You know what I mean? Not the same as I remember. I just cast out the ones that don't like me, and you know, they want to doubt me on whatever. I'm very sick. I'm very ill. I can't be everywhere for everybody, and there's a lot of people. No, I wouldn't say a lot of people. There's a couple people that are saying stuff about me, and because I couldn't come when they wanted me to come. You know, I have a lot of things going on in my life, and I'm very sick, and I'm sorry. But you know what? I'm not going to let you wrap yourself around my life, because look at where I'm at. I'm in a graveyard. Life is too short, and you know, you just cast out the drama and just cast it away from yourself, because you don't need that in your life. Cast it away and just move on and be happy. That's all we can do, is be happy. You know, we're not going to let drama stop us from living. We got to keep living, and like I said, your mind's powerful enough to get you there. Your mind's powerful enough to get you out of there. And this world could be a mean, nasty, cold place. And believe me, I know, because I've been sick. You know what I mean? I've been trying to get better. And yeah, we had some problems along the way. We all have problems. We all get through them, though. You know, it just seems like sometimes it takes forever on some things in life. But I'm not trying to be I don't know, what do you call that, preacher or whatever? Not that kind of guy. Anyways, love you guys. I want to show you my tire. Look at it. We had a flat tire. And we had run that flat tire in the parade, and we still haven't changed it. But we need to change some, we need to get some new tires on this truck. So you guys like and subscribe, and hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell. That way you know you hit for the next video. And you guys, I love you all. Remember, it's Wild West Hopkins family for a reason. Because I want you all to be my family. Even the ones that are upset with me right now, or whoever that is, I love you too. You know what I mean? You know, I love you too. I love everybody. Everybody individually, I love everybody. I don't mean to put any hate on anybody. I love everybody. But at the same time, I'm not letting nobody bring me down. That's for sure. Because life is too short, as we see. Life's too short. Be happy. Love you guys. See you guys in the next one. You guys, maybe I'll get in that church. I have another church I'm going to. I'm going to film that and see what they got going on over there. Love you guys. Peace out. Hey, by the way, y'all stay put there in the graveyard. Don't follow me home now. Stay here. I come in peace and regulation. So please don't follow me home. Thank you. God bless.